So a surprise came out today with the release of SNK vs CAPCOM, a game that was over 20 years old, and when it first came out, it was met to lukewarm receptions. However, a lot of people never played this game because it's 20 years old. And while the game was available on multiple ways to play as far as like emulation, Raspberry Pi or whatever, this is actually an official re-release of the game, and this time they're improving a lot of the features with Rollback Netcode. So let's take a look at the game and see if there's enough added features to make you buy the game for the first time, or like me, even the second time. Okay, so we're taking a look today at SNK vs CAPCOM, and this is the new release from Steam. So obviously it looks like the old one did, same intro and everything like that, but it does offer a host of new features. So we start off here at local play. You have your regular modes, your single player story campaign. We'll just take a quick look at it. And it starts off like it normally does in arcade. You had 24 playable characters and you have the boss characters. Now I don't have them unlocked in this game. I know they're in the game. How to unlock them yet, I'm not sure. If it's anything like the old one, you have to beat the game, perfect it and stuff like that. But I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to tell you a lie. But right now, as it stands, I do have access to 24 characters. The gameplay is pretty smooth. I mean, it's not you're not really, having to struggle to put moves in. I'm playing on a controller right now because I'm at my desktop. Normally I play on a stick, but even with a pad, and not even one of the best pads, it actually responds very well. So that's pretty much the campaign version of it. We don't want to stay on this too long. So basically when you want to quit, and if you put your start menu, they'll have the person's skill set, what they have, their supers, desperation moves, super special moves, and exceed moves. That's their desperation moves. So it shows you the character's move list, options. You can change the options. So since we're here right now, we'll take a look at some of the options. You got the sound mode, you have the jukebox mode, and you can set this as menu music. So if you want to change this and have this as your menu, that's a new feature you can do. Mute sound if window not in focus. I don't know what that even is, but your game volume, your menu effects, and your menu voice, the volume for all that. The controller, obviously you can change your controls if you'd like. Keyboard if you want to use a keyboard. And we'll go down to quit game because we don't want to play this anymore. So we'll go back to the main menu, and 2-player, same thing, just playing with another person. This is what you would play in tournament or if you have some buddies over. Practice mode, we'll take a look at the practice mode real quick, and it's pretty much the same thing. Basically all you're doing is going in. I'll just do it real quick, but you have practice. And one of the things to note though with the practice mode, so I'm going to back out. So when you go into options, you go to system, and you go down here and you can have your max input delay. I got mine set to 0, so basically my input delay will be less. And variable lower if possible, basically that'll match whatever's up here. You get the fixed the same as max. I just got it set here, or variable lower if possible. You can change that. Basically you'll get less input delay. But while we're still inside system, so if we go into the options feature and you have game, you hit that and this will bring up all your features you can change around in the game. So you have your time, how to play, gives you a tutorial, but we already know how to play. Difficulty, how many rounds, if you want the blood, offer on. The flashes from the supers, offer on. Power gauge, exceed, player 2 exceed, and hitboxes. Now I turn mine on, you can turn it off, but if you turn these on and you come out and then you come back to the main menu, and I'll just show you real quick in practice mode. Local play, practice, and what this does, it turns on your hitboxes. Now what a hitbox is basically they have different boxes, hit boxes, attack boxes. So you can see right here, if I'm training, it shows when I'm vulnerable. It shows my body hitbox, the player's hitbox. So I got to hit him in this part. If I hit him in the green box, it's going to do damage, and it has the hurt box. Okay. So when I'm doing a move, it's showing how many frames it's out. And what's also cool about this, well, this part doesn't have it, but I'll go back to the when you watch your replay. So we'll quit here, and we see in the practice mode. So 1 player, 2 player, we've seen, and that's mode select. So online play. So I'm just going to show you real quick some online match I had already, but I will show you the menu. So basically you go into a lobby, and these are the people that are playing right now. These are the open slots that people that I can play with. and I have 2 pages full of people. So if I just pick open right here, who's waiting for a match, and you can hit Y to update, refresh it, and if I hit A to enter, the match won't start instantly. I'll just connect to that person. Now it'll take me inside the lobby. What a nice feature here is, because it has rollback netcode. No, I don't want to play just yet. I'm just showing, but you can see the ping on the person. So I back out of this lobby. The guy jumped right on me because it's active people playing it. You can go in here, and the same thing. The ping pops up with the person. So if I don't want to play with somebody that's lagging, the smaller the ping, the better. So that's a nice touch. It actually shows your opponent's ping. That's actually pretty good. And just so you know, the matches I did play online were pretty good. I played with one person that was 30 ping and another person that was 20 ping, and I got no hiccups, no delay, no lag or anything like that. And that's pretty impressive for the rollback netcode for such an old game. All right, and obviously you can create your own match if you'd like. How many people you want in your lobby, if you want a private, all characters, you can put custom, and that's good. So if you got the bosses in here that you can unlock, okay, I don't have mine unlocked, but obviously you can unlock the bosses because here they are. You can stop people from cheesy. If you don't want a lobby and you don't want somebody picking Athena or, you know, Mr. Karate or somebody crazy like that, you can actually ban that character. So I can get rid of characters I don't want in my game. So if I want, you know, which is the base characters, yes, but if you don't want to play and get cheesed by the bosses, you can make a lobby where they can't pick these cheap characters. But it's kind of fun picking those characters, I ain't gonna lie. But you can actually block that if you'd like, which is a great touch. Okay, game time, normal, and you can set the lobby up pretty much however you want it. You know, normal, single elimination, double elimination, round robin. There's a lot of good features for this game. And the online play, like I said, the 2 games I played were awesome. Oh, playback feature. So you can actually, this is actually some of the matches I did play online, and we'll go to this one right here. I played with Phenom, not the Phenom, of course not Street Fighter Phenom, just some guy named, it could have been, I don't know, I doubt it though. You know, I ended up beating him, and I don't think I'm beating Phenom for real, much as I like to say how good I am. But anyway, what's cool about this is, now obviously you got the meter down here. If you see it moving, it speeds up the game, slows down the game. But one of the nice features, when you hit the start button, you can actually go through frames, okay, and you can see it moves 1 frame at a time. You count the bottom, and it shows me basically what I'm doing. You know, it goes frame by frame in the animation. Another cool feature though is, so let's say you can actually go back, you just resume it. Now in this match I had Ryo, not Ryu. Street Fighter had Ryo, and I was able to like if I pause the game, so you see that command I have on the right side where the arrow's pointing forward. So if I hit the X button up here, which says those 3 buttons up there, it says take control, back, and resume. If I hit the X button for take control, and to activate this, I have to push forward, because that's what I have to push to the left, because that's what's in that little window over there on the right by my character. So once I push that in, it's going to count down, and now I'm playing in real time. I am like, if I push jab here, strong, I'm actually controlling this character in real time. What I'm fighting here is, I'm assuming, is a ghost of how the match actually played out. And the reason this is important is because you can actually, you know, I guess correct mistakes in the event. Let's say you're playing against somebody and they're throwing a strategy at you that you don't know how to get out of. You can actually replay it, take control, and see if, instead of having to reenact it, you actually get to play it in real time, which I think is an awesome feature for this game to have. So that's a nice touch. Plus you can review all your games by frames. The option, that's pretty much all the options you get. So as far as playback features, and you can go up to 32. Oh, you can fly. Oh, I don't know how fast you can go, but that thing went up to like 64 is what I saw. So that's a pretty good feature as well. Obviously you can find matches if you'd like. You can look through and scroll through, see what's out there. And you can create a match, wait and practice like we do in traditional fighting games. Wait in 1 player so you can play and still be online at the same time. And that's pretty much it for that. Online, and then your options, we already looked at all that. You know, well, we'll look at the video real quick. So you can change, you can scan lines on. I got my scan lines to 100. You can smooth the image, have it off or on. I'll leave mine off because I don't like that look. Full screen, yes. Full screen, no. So I got mine in full screen. Resolution, I got mine at 2K. You can change it if you'd like. So I got mine set to 2K. You can change it around if you want to, but I'm not going to change it because it's going to mess up my video card, my capture card. So VSync you can have on, flicker filter you can have off. I'm not getting any flicker, so I got mine off. And you can change the frame arcs when you're playing the game. You can stretch the full screen if you'd like. You could have it off if you'd like. I just have style 1. I'll play with the other ones at a later date. So that's your video controller, self-explanatory. Change your control scheme however you want it. Keyboard if you're playing with a keyboard, which is actually pretty common nowadays. Credits, you can check that real quick, shows you who made the game, whatnot, and the game settings, So that's pretty much it, guys, in a nutshell. So do I think this game is worth $20? So the moment of truth, is this thing worth $20? Absolutely yes. $20, you can't beat that. I mean, yes, the game's old and a lot of people had mixed reviews on it. I actually loved the game when it came out. I wish it would have got more airtime. That's me talking because I love fighting games. But if you're a casual gamer, $20 to revisit this old game, I still think it's worth it. I mean, they put a lot of features into the game, as you saw, with the frame count, the hitbox detection, the rollback netcode. That's what's huge. That's the selling point, the rollback netcode. Now, do I expect this thing to go to Evo and be on the grand stage? Of course not. But it's a great game to have in your collection, especially in modern times with fighting games we got now. They brought back a lot of old school games, but the rollback netcode, I mean, the games I did play online played flawlessly. So with the added features and the options to turn off the cheap ass bosses, yeah, I think this is definitely worth a day one buy. So you can get it for Steam right now, or you can wait till Monday, which is going to be July 22nd, and you can pick it up for the PlayStation 4 or the Switch. Now, I don't know why Xbox didn't get it. You know, shame on you, Xbox. I mean, you dropped the ball on this. You dropped the ball on the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 fighting collection. So I don't know what's up with Xbox, but luckily I got a PlayStation I can play it on, and I already got it for Steam. So, and a Switch. I got a Switch. So with that, guys, definitely I recommend this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you going to pick this one up, or are you going to just bypass it? Yeah, you're going to skip on it. That's okay too, but just let me know in the comments, guys. And with that, that's going to do this one. As usual, take care of yourself, protect your inner peace, God bless, and we'll catch you on the next one.